Hey,
everybody.
hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, gobbles and giggles to you all. Welcome to the Big Gobble. Glad to be with you tonight. Last week, I was back in a different room, so I am on my normal setup again tonight. And I am joined by Tina McNeil to that side. And and I have a mosquito flying around. Um, anyway, yeah. So if you're watching the replay, maybe you were watching something else. There's a lot of streams going on tonight, but that's all right. There's a lot of channels around. So speaking of lots of channels, Tina does not have a channel, but you will see her in chats.
She's a lot. I watch
she
a lot of
watches a
your
lot.
channels.
She is a great friend and supporter of so many channels in the community. So
and I'm very, very happy to appear on other people's channels because that way you guys do all the work and I have all the fun.
That's a good way to look at it. So last week, just to recap, I talked about saying farewell to our sweet Otis. I should have kept one of the pictures. I showed some pictures. We said farewell to our sweet Otis, who was 15 years old. There was some increasing health issues, and we felt that it was just time to kind of let him go in peace. And so I actually rescheduled with Tina because of that. And I'm actually glad that I did because I think it would have been forcing too much with saying goodbye to Otis. And I'm much better this week. I still miss our Otis immensely. But now that it's over, there's just kind of this peace and this reassurance that it was the right decision. It was harder before because still seeing him around, and knowing that we're gonna say goodbye. It's a little better, not better, but I'm much more composed. I've got a more of a peace about the decision, and I don't think I actually posted this on Instagram, but I ordered this little stone. I'm just going to make myself bigger for 1 second to show this. I ordered this on Amazon, a little marker stone.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And so I'll probably post that up on Instagram later tonight. Yeah, so I ordered that the day that it happened. It felt like I needed something to memorialize him.
That's
So
really
anyway,
nice.
yeah.
That's really nice.
Let me see. Okay. So, a couple items of channel news. Hi, Diana. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. So, I have been gaining some subscribers lately. The week of Thanksgiving, actually, a couple days before Thanksgiving.
Hi,
so
Amy.
2 weeks ago, this mosquito keeps. It's live, y'all. Maybe it can bop the like button. By the way, bop the like button if you're here. Oh, hi, Amy. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. What was I saying? Oh, so channel news. Where's my other banner? The other thing here. So, oh, I didn't make a banner for that. Okay. So, I went over 500 subscribers 2 weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago exactly, actually. I'm at
or you went over 500 or 200?
200. I'm sorry, 200 2 weeks ago.
I was going to say, wow. I mean, 500 probably here in a few months, but
I mean, if it keeps going like it's going, I'm going to. But so anyway, to say that, so welcome to new subscribers. If you are watching this, welcome to the channel. This is one of my weekly live streams at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I just need to specify that. Eastern time on Tuesdays. This is the Big Gobble. Sometimes I have a special guest. Sometimes I just talk to myself and with the chat. That's always fun. But and then sometimes mosquitoes get in your room, and just anyway.
See, that's one thing I don't need to worry about this time of year.
I actually got the window open over here, and I think there's a hole in the screen. Oh, okay, that might do it. I got some comments over here. Well, I've been derailed a few times. Welcome, Jonathan Chung. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. So anyway, I don't see him in here yet, but with my going over 200 subscribers, I'm at 213 right now. As of tonight, I decided it was time to bring on another additional moderator for my chats. Tina is one of my great Gobble Squad, as I call them. I guess I can click this.
Hi, Mike.
And go down here. Mike Cabral, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I need to highlight this from Jonathan. Sometimes we just sit here and dream of turkey legs. I can speak for myself.
Why wouldn't we?
I don't know why anyone would not. But anyway, I have decided to go ahead and add another additional moderator. Again, I don't see him in here right now, but Mr. Noah of Diz Noah's Adventures is my Gobble Squad number 5. My one more moderator on the channel. So welcome to the Gobble Squad, Noah. And so Tina is one of my other moderators. Dawn, the Hitchhiking Bones, is another one. Then I have Mike Wheeler and, of course, Stacy Rogers are my original moderating team. And then with the growth of the channel, I felt this appropriate. So I'll probably, depending on the growth, I'm thinking maybe at 300 I'll be ready to add another one. So yes, Noah is a great choice. I had so many people I was thinking of reaching out to, and
I'll keep them on the back burner.
So yes, I've got several people on the back burner. I don't think I have enough back burners to keep them on, but anyway. So anyway,
just a big pot.
Big
burner,
yeah,
the big pot
on the back. And yeah. So I was telling Tina, I was debating on talking about Disney news. The high mosquito. There's a lot of Disney news going on. A couple headlines that came out recently. They announced the date that Splash Mountain in that form will be finally closing, finally closing, and they finally announced it. So it's coming up late in the month of January on the 23rd. So the Laughing Place will be no more. Instead, we'll have Tiana's Bayou Adventure on the Mountain. And so
Makes me very sad.
Very sad. Yeah, and I could go into that, but I'm not going to. Kind of hinted my feelings on that whole thing. They announced today they have a front runner for who might eventually be the new Disney CEO.
But again, that's speculation and rumor.
That's all. It's rumors. The way I've approached Disney news lately is that it's a rumor until it happens. Just like the whole development of Magic Kingdom, the Beyond Big Thunder Mountain thing, that I took it as a whole bunch of fluff. I don't know how much they can really do with that and dream. I think they're just dreaming as much as anyone can. But so anyway, there's a lot of Disney news sources out there. Walt Disney World News Today is a big one. There's Mickey Blog. There's DSNY Newscast and Mickey Views. DSNY Newscast and Mickey Views. Those guys have great perspectives on developments.
Yes, and they have very reliable sources. I don't know who they are.
Reliable sources. They have great. What's the word? What did I just say? They have great commentary and great perspectives on developments in Disney. So
we heard it here first. Mike Cabral says that the truth is that Disney is going to hire him as the new CEO.
Oh, okay. Well, if they need a co-CEO, Mike, reach out to me. Or talk to me about improving the presence of turkey legs in the park. They do not have turkey legs at Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, and that's a very not good thing.
That's a crime. That's a crime. That's criminal. Yeah,
it's a crime. They need to have at least 2 locations in each Disney park. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Thank you, Mike. I will.
He says he's going to hook you up.
Right. You can put me. I'll be the supervisor of turkey leg presents, meaning more turkey legs, a line of turkey leg merch, maybe some shirts, hats, maybe some of these. I actually like these. They're small for turkey legs, but if you have them the real turkey leg size, it's just going to be too big and heavy and clumsy. So this is actually a good. I have to highlight this. People got to eat. Yes, they sure do.
Very true.
So, yeah. So those were just a few of the places. If you want to follow the Disney news, of course, Disney has their own sources, Disney parks and everything. So, outside of Disney news, it's just the news. I'm not, I focus on Disney news a lot, but outside the world is just crazy. They're fighting and blowing places up, and people are yeah. So anyway, that's why we just talk about Disney here.
That news is crazy enough.
Crazy enough. And to have a crazy person like me talking about the crazy news, well,
me too. I do.
Okay. So, 2 weeks ago, actually, it was more than 2 weeks ago, a whole month ago.
It was almost a month ago. Yeah.
Almost a month ago.
It was 3 weeks ago. It was definitely 3 weeks ago, I would say.
Because it was on the 10th of November. That couple things happened in Florida. The first thing that the whole state would have been aware of was we had this lovely little thing called a hurricane happen in November. Hurricane Nicole very quickly downgraded to a tropical storm. Came through
It was while
Florida.
we were on our way down driving for the first and only time, because we have determined we are not going to do that again.
So yeah, Tina and her husband Chuck
Who
were on
popped
the
in
way
before we
down.
started the stream to say hi to Dean, but he
Yes.
does not want to be on camera.
So a lot of, and hello to Chuck from upstairs. I
Yeah.
understand he's watching and
Yeah.
listening up
Well,
there.
I
So
don't know
hello,
if he's
Chuck.
watching, but he's definitely listening. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So hello, Chuck. Hello, hello. Great to see you at Disney and on the screen a minute ago. So yeah, so the timing was iffy because I had planned to meet Tina and Chuck at Epcot. Then, of course, when the hurricane comes, everyone's safety conscious. And so Disney actually closed down the parks initially for Thursday, which would have meant that I would not have been able to make it to Disney on Thursday. So they, fortunately, the storm moved fast enough, and conditions were such that it was possible for Disney to reopen their parks kind of in the middle of the day. And so I was able to, I ended up still making that trek. It was a very exciting. I have not been blown around the road quite that much before, but I felt like Mary Poppins.
Probably hope it never happens again either.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm so glad I made it. It was a much cooler day than normal. It was very overcast still, because even though the storm was working on leaving, I was still very
Blowing out?
overcast, kind of. So anyway, we ended up meeting in that day at Epcot. I spent some time enjoying the park for a few hours, and then Tina and Chuck made it there, and
We chased you down.
and so we hung out. We met in China. I was having my snack there in China, and we had a nice little visit there in China. We made our way around the World Showcase to, where did we go to? We went to, I guess we made it to,
We walked around to Japan and to, didn't we? We walked around all the way around to Germany and France too, didn't we? We
ultimately did make it to the International Gateway.
Right, but we chatted quite a while in China. I mean,
we spent a while in China because we did meet up with some other friends there, a whole group of other people. Jeff Angela from Just Our Dream. We saw Cynthia, Candy Mom, and her daughter, Leanne Sherbick, was there. Jeff and Angela's son, Zach, was there.
Right, Abby was there. But yeah, Leanne and Cynthia and Reese.
Yeah, okay.
Jeff and Ange and Zach. I think that was it.
I think that was it. But we visited for some time, and then we made our way around the showcase, and trying to think, that was a little while.
Yeah, we spent quite some time in China chatting.
Yeah.
And you gave me
that was
little Roz. Remember?
Yes. I got Tina, the little Roz character.
Yeah, everybody see my icon when I chat. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. So I call myself.
There's the icon over here.
I call
my little
myself,
Roz. She's always
Roz.
watching,
And I
always
kind of look
watching.
a little like her too, if you look at the hair, and everything else, so, and the glasses and everything. So anyway, so I say I'm
Yeah.
always watching Mike
You
Wazowski. I'm
didn't
always
upload your
watching.
live
So
stream.
he gave me a little Roz. It's so cute. It's
Yeah.
on my desk. I forgot to get it, but I really love it. She's cute.
Yeah. So that was a really a fun day, a better ending to. I'm glad I made it to Disney. I think if I had ended up not making it down there, I would have been disappointed. But
I know I would have been. So yeah.
um, I what else was I gonna say
We
about?
had some adventures getting our room, because that was the day we actually got into Florida. Was on the 10th. So we had some
Yeah,
adventures getting into the room and stuff like that. I wasn't really in the park as quickly as I would have liked, but we got there eventually. We met up, and like I said, we spent quite a bit of time chatting in the China Pavilion. So that was kind of nice. I I don't spend probably as much time in China as I probably should. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the China Pavilion, just like there is in all of those pavilions, if you really
yeah.
look.
I've tried spending more time in the pavilions. Some of them are harder because there's not a lot inside, outside of some of the attractions, like Norway. Um, there's not a lot like inside. You kind of enjoy it. I guess the only way, generally speaking, I guess you would have to maybe sit down in the pavilion and kind of take in the scenery. I know that um, different times of the year they have like scavenger hunts, which will you might not be focused on the pavilion, but you'll have to go there and see them. You'll probably miss half the pavilion looking for, like right now they've got it looking for Olaf.
Right.
Um, but anyway,
We were there. It was from Ratatouille. What's his name?
yeah,
Um,
Remy.
Remy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was on Thursday, the 10th of November, and then well, Tina and Chuck were there for 10 days, I
10
think,
days.
about
Yep.
10 days, and I had planned one more day because I had a feeling there was a chance, while I would love to see them twice, but in the off chance that something actually happened and I missed a day, I wanted
Like
to
a
plan a
hurricane.
second day, like a hurricane. Um, so the following week which was a Tuesday,
Yep.
I met Tina and Chuck at the Animal Kingdom, and weather was much nicer that day. My ride
Nice.
was much more pleasant, outside of the traffic. I won't go into that, but once they
Just
got there,
understand, when you drive in the Central Florida area, traffic is a thing. It's a real thing. You you have to
yeah,
be really good at it. So
yeah, and
that's
I
why I don't drive down there.
so yeah, I don't do a lot of driving around, even locally. I go, to the store, I go to work, I go, um, then I go to Disney, and so I don't do a lot of going around other places really. Um, so Tuesday, which was the 15th, we met up at, as I said, Animal Kingdom, and we um, we met up. I think you guys had just had a meal, and then we met up outside of where the pretty near, oh, in the Harambe village area.
Yeah,
The
we had just
Harambe,
eaten at the Harambe, where they have the different windows and the different foods. We had just had dinner there, and then we met up outside of that, and then we went on our own little scavenger hunt, looking at the tree.
yeah,
I had never seen it, I'd never gone down those trails before. So, that was a very new experience for me, and I was loving it. I was having a great time with that.
yeah,
And
that was really relaxing. I actually did a live stream that afternoon, so you will see Tina and Chuck on that stream on that day. Well, before we did that, though, we did check out the new version of the Nemo show,
yes, I
which
forgot.
was, I think, just as good as the original version. It's an updated storyline. It kind of incorporates the storyline from Finding Dory. If you've not seen a video of it or seen the show, it's still got most, if not all, of the songs from the show. So you've got the Big Blue World, the just keep swimming, just keep
Just keep
swimming.
swimming. Yes, exactly, which is my
What's the
favorite
other
what's my
one that
favorite
sticks
song
out?
ever.
The one the turtles sing. Um, Go with the flow.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
so, and
Yeah,
all the
I don't know if they added any music. The main thing is that they what they did was they updated it. Like you said, they updated it with from the point of view of the fish that were in the tank with Nemo get freed, and they spend some time in the institute, and then they're getting freed, and that's how it starts. That they tell the story from that point of view, right?
yeah,
Did I understand that right?
yeah, and so they're kind of telling um, basically how they got where they got. Um, and so the show is short, and I don't remember the actual difference of time. It's at least 10 to 15 minutes shorter,
Yeah.
which in some ways might be better just for people spending time in the park, people that want to you know um I don't know, I answered the whole thing. But anyway, we did that show, and then that was right before my stream, and so we enjoyed the tree of life, um
Turtles, or the
and the
no, the
turtles,
tortoises.
the
Tortoise.
tortoises
Yep.
outside of under the tree, basically.
A lot of
um
people don't realize they're even there because they don't go on those trails.
because yeah, they're on the back trail there. And it's one reason I like going back there is because there's not a ton of people usually. um anyway, yeah, so that's on my channel. It's the Big Gobble from Animal Kingdom, and that is from the 15th of November. So then after the live stream, which is roughly an hour, I think it's just over an hour.
Yep.
I think we talked maybe for a few more minutes, and then Tina
I
and
found
Chuck.
my husband because he had gotten lost.
Yeah, yeah, there was a portion where Chuck
I'm like,
went on his little
where'd he
mini
go?
adventure. I'm not sure where because I wasn't there. So
I said to Dean, I said, I'll be right back. I gotta go find my husband.
it's like, okay, no problem, no problem. um, yeah, but yeah, it was a great day. So yeah, right after the stream ended, I think we maybe talked for a few minutes, and then you guys headed out.
Because we had dinner that night, I think, or something. We had something planned that night.
Yeah, and
more time with you.
I wasn't actually in the park terribly much longer. I went over to Pandora because I haven't spent too much time there. I kind of walked over there a little bit. I
Were
was
you there
gonna
long
stay
enough to be there
after.
after sunset? I mean, like when it got dark, or
I wanted to stay until after dark because the bioluminescent effects go on. But one thing that made me decide to leave is that I was still in the midst of my weight loss program, and I was under a strict. Oops, I was not eating.
you
Would
weren't going
not
to eat that food?
wanted
Yep.
to eat anything from the park just because of strict, um, dietary guidelines. I have been freed of that since then, by the way. I can now eat turkey legs and turkey. That happened in time for Thanksgiving. In case anyone did not hear, I could not eat turkey legs for turkey, period, for 45 days. It
And
was
that's not something that pleases somebody who's literally got a channel named
I'm the
Tina the
turkey
Turkey
legster.
Legster.
I've got my inflatable turkey leg, which I lip sync to. If you see the channel, I've lip synced Celine Dion to my turkey leg. This is serious, folks.
Yeah.
In 45 days was murder. Or as they say in New England, murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was free from that, by the way. So anyway, I left not probably an hour after, we parted ways. And I had my stuff in my truck. So I went. I don't remember what I ate. I think it was like vegetables and cottage cheese or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what you told me that you had.
That was kind of I
You
could
were very you held very, very close to that diet. I remember that you were very careful.
yeah. And yeah. So anyway, and I found walking around the parks on those 2 days with you guys, or in the days that we met up, it was I think a little easier to, I felt easier, with because I had almost 50 pounds less.
Yeah. I believe it.
So
That makes a big difference.
yeah. So anyway, I had mentioned to Tina that I was going to be showing some things. So since you're the special guest, did you happen to buy anything when you were at Disney?
Of course I bought stuff. I have a few things.
Oh, Tina dropped out. Does everyone see Tina? Tina is a spinny circle. So okay, because you just dropped out of the stream, Tina. Your side is a spinny circle. I don't know if anyone else sees that. So yeah. Okay, thanks, Diana. Yeah, Tina disappeared off. Oh, so from StreamYard on my end, Tina. Okay. Yeah. So, I was gonna let Tina show her stuff first. Let me go ahead and show a couple of things. Let me start with my first item that I got at Walmart. This is not from Disney. This is from Walmart. I got this a couple of weeks ago, maybe a few weeks ago. One of the Hallmark Christmas ornaments, which they come out with and they sell. Let me show you this. This is Jurassic Park, and it is. Let me take it out of the box. I saw this, and I just had to get it because it's the original Jurassic Park, not the sequels or the Jurassic World. So anyway, it's Jurassic Park, and it is made to look like a VHS tape. So it's got on the back, there's the back of the ornament. It's got all the looks just like the back of the the actual VHS, and then you actually see the VHS tape there. All right, Tina. Tina's computer overheated, smoking like a turkey leg. She'll be back. So anyway, yeah, I will take a picture of that and put that on Instagram now that I have officially showed it on the live stream. And hello to Brian, West Coast Adventures. I had the pleasure of meeting up with him a few weeks back in Disney Springs for a little while. So anyway, that is the Jurassic Park. So I got that. So now on to what I've got from Disney. So I am an annual pass holder. And I got a surprise. They mailed me, I got some Disney pass holder magic. And this has got Minnie Mouse on there. Yeah, it was kind of a warm day, wasn't it, Brian? It was kind of very warm and humid that day, as it is usually in Florida. Welcome back, Tina.
Yeah, I don't know how long this will last. This is like the third time this has happened. I don't know why. It never happens when I'm just watching.
Oh.
Just watching.
Okay, so
I can watch for hours and the computer never gives me a hard time. When I'm on a stream, then it says, oh, nope, you're gone.
All right. Well, since we have you back, why don't you go ahead and show what you got?
Well, my husband bought me some Christmas presents.
Oh.
And because this was, like our Christmas. So let me see if I can show this.
I can put you full screen for a second.
That is the earrings. There's earrings that has, if you see, they have the 50th anniversary logo on them. And there's, rhinestones around the sides. They're very pretty. I love them a lot, but no, it's early for this year. And I also, Brian, Dean, I don't know if you noticed I was wearing the Pandora bracelets when we visited, when we were
I
down
didn't.
there. So I'm been a bit obsessed with Pandora. So I did get a couple of what do you call them? Charms. They're the Haunted Mansion charms.
Oh.
They're let's see, um the the stone that has what's her name, with the has the eyes on the outside of the Q, on the outside Q. That's her there. And then this is Madame Leota in the the globe, the what do you call it?
The orb.
The orb. Yeah,
Yeah.
the seeing
Crystal
eye
ball
orb or
thingy,
whatever. Yeah. So I've got those. So I'm going to put those on. But I haven't put them on yet because they'll ruin my fingernails. So I got to have help. So I got those, and I got the Christmas music box, popcorn. What do you call
Popcorn
it?
bucket.
Popcorn bucket. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's got the different scenes in it.
That is cool. Welcome in Travel Adventures and More. Happy Tuesday.
And we had to get our cups.
Oh yeah.
Resort cups. And they're new. They've got the Mickey face on them. The Mickey icon on them. And on the way down, I had been talking about Buc-ee's like for the last 6 months. If we're gonna drive, I said we gotta stop at Buc-ee's. And they're like, why would I want to stop at Buc-ee's? Why? It's a gas station.
Why
Said,
not?
you gotta stop at Buc-ee's. So anyway, so we stopped at Buc-ee's, and my husband decided he was gonna get Santa Buc-ee.
Oh my goodness.
But we got to have him upstairs in the bedroom, away from the dogs, because otherwise Danny will take this and rip it to shreds inside of 4 minutes. So
yeah, I've been to Buc-ee's once just because it's a little bit of drive for me.
Yeah.
So I've got my little
there you go. Yep.
Buc-ee keychain.
There he is.
So that's my little Buc-ee. I almost got the bigger regular plush, but then of course you gotta put them somewhere, and so I'm running out of the somewheres to put them.
Well, that's what I tried to tell my husband, but he wasn't having it. But I can't really say much because I got this is the Paradise Falls Spirit jersey. Let me see if you can.
Oh.
And
from Up, yeah. Oh, I never saw that one before.
I
That's
guess
really
it's
cool.
new. I guess they just came out with it.
Oh,
but anyway, so I can't really say much because I got more stuff than he did. So
yeah. Wow. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. So I got yeah, I like to pick up things. I have a spot in my heart for plush and stuffed animals. So I would have totally been on board with that decision, and am actually. I'll go on record for that. So anyway, I have. Oh, was that all you had, Tina?
Yep, that's all I've got.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I got some mail. You might have. I know you guys are pass holders too.
Yep.
I got this in the mail. They sent me magnets.
We didn't get those. I'm so jelly.
So
they're so cute.
They sent me not one but two. I've gotten a couple other designs of magnets.
Yeah, we've gotten the others in the past, but we haven't gotten that one. When did you get that?
This was a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
The last week or so, I would say. I had it for last week, but of course we rescheduled. So,
yep.
Yeah. So I've had that for a little while. I'm gonna put it on my closet door, but of course you won't see it because I like to. After this, you won't see it because I like to put backgrounds on.
Yes. Well, I like the background, so I'm not going to complain too much.
So anyway, I got this pen at Epcot. I'll just make myself big for a second to show.
Okay.
This pen, the Epcot 40th pen with Figment. It was out of all of the Epcot 40th pens, I liked this one the most. So I went and bought it.
Yeah, I didn't get any Figment this trip.
And I know, being that I'm a pass holder, I did the merch discount is just very nice. And since I'm big, I will go ahead and show this pen I got at Animal Kingdom. It's an Animal Kingdom. Very surprised to see this. One of my favorite movies. Does not get enough representation, in my opinion. It's a limited edition or release edition. Jungle Book 55th.
That's a nice pin. That's very nice.
So there's Mowgli.
Colors in it, and the way it's done. That's a very nice pin. Oh, hi Dawn.
Hi Dawn. Hitchhiking Bones. Welcome in. So yeah, I got that at Animal Kingdom and that day, and that's all I got. Oh, and I have to show. Do I have it still? This is hilarious. Oh, let me take. Actually, let me do this for a second. So I went, and of course, when you buy things in stores, they put it in a bag. So I was checking out. Keep in mind, I only bought a pin. So the lady asked me, "Do I want a bag?" Yes, please. That would be great. She opens the drawer. Well, we're all out of the small bags. So she gives me this huge old bag. I was trying to tell her, well, that's okay. I don't really need if that's all you have. But she started cracking up, laughing, and just, you would have thought someone, you would have thought that.
People collect those bags, Dean. I mean,
I know, but I was just thinking about, I could, protect the pin otherwise. I've got, I take, shout out to Dawn, by the way. I take Ziploc bags with me to the Disney parks. So anyway, she was cracking up, laughing, hysterical. So I dropped the issue. So I had my little pin. I had plenty of room for my pin.
And it protected it very well, I'm sure.
Protected it very well. So anyway, that was very, it's a great bag, and I do agree they're great to just hang on to. But I was just it was just kind of a funny moment that I had with that. But anyway.
Yeah, they're supposedly getting rid of the plastic bags, so that is a true collector's item now. So yeah, hang on to that. Yeah. You might be able to auction it off for big bucks, like on eBay or something.
Yeah, I'll have to hold on to that.
Yep.
Goodness. So so those were our Disney visits, our Disney days, and it was great to see you and Chuck, Tina. I'm glad you guys.
Always great to see you, Dean.
Yeah, and I'm glad you made it down and did not blow away on your way down. I'm glad I didn't blow away on my way driving there. I thought I was going to do a Mary Poppins a couple times coming, down there, but
It was scary. I got to admit, it was pretty scary driving down. You know,
so it's yeah. But Storm left, and Tina and Chuck stayed, and
he didn't blow away.
and so anyway, I think that about does it for our stream tonight. Thank you, Tina, for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me anytime. I love it. It's a good time.
Yes, always great to have people on the stream. So a couple of channel news items. I guess really just one. If you've not checked out my countdown to Christmas, I've got this background is very what am I saying? You'll see that in my Peanuts Countdown to Christmas series, which goes up in the morning, just before 9 o'clock Eastern time. And I've got a book that's got very short stories each day counting down to Christmas. And so we are on today's the 6th. So we're 6 stories in. And so very, very fun. I had a lot of fun recording the stories, and very fun to share those with you guys.
They're great stories. I'm really enjoying them.
So yeah, and I found a Peanuts countdown to Halloween book as well. So next year you just might have another Peanut series from me. So we are in Christmas, which means on my Thursday night stream, which is Once Upon a Turkey Leg, there are Christmas stories coming to come. So I'm looking forward to that. So come back Thursday. I don't know what I'm reading, but I have some ideas, several ideas. And once again, welcome to my newest moderator, Noah of Disnoah's Adventures. Welcome to the Gobble Squad. And thank you everyone for watching live. Great to have you in. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching. And
to click the like and leave a comment.
If you will leave a comment, yep, all the things.
What merch did you like the most? What the Dean or I showed? What did you like the most?
What merch did you like from each of us that we each showed? You gotta give us 2 things, 2 items, and if you missed it, I guess you'll just have to go back and rewatch the whole thing. But anyway, thank you for subscribing. If you're one of my newer subscribers, if you've been subscribed for a while, thank you so much. Yeah, so that does it. So as a way of on Tuesday nights, I always like to shout out the Hitchhiking Bones are going live in just a few minutes for Hitchhiker Chat. I didn't catch what they're talking about tonight, but it's always a great time. Usually revolving around Disney news or maybe something Christmas. You'll have to go check them out for a great time with the Hitchhiking Bones. And you can find their channel. I don't have their link in here.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Okay. So yeah.
My computer's a little slow. It hasn't woke up quite all the way from, deciding to take a nap.
Let me find it really quick. I have my tablet going. Oh, here we go. It's going to be things to do for Christmas at Walt Disney World 2022.
I'm getting the link here. Hang on.
Okay, so you're gonna have a couple
There's
of
the
links.
link.
Oh, Tina beat me to it. That's why Tina is one of my moderators, because they are awesome like that. They are all awesome like that. So anyway, have a great gobble-tastic night. I'll go ahead and copy and paste this just because I went to all the trouble. There, that's the same link that Tina just posted. So thanks again, Tina, for coming on. Thank you, everyone, for
Anytime.
watching. Have a great
Remember,
Tuesday night.
I'm always watching.
Always, always. So have a gobble-tastic night and a very Merry Christmas, everyone. Take care.